Nothing better than a beautiful fresh parsley from your yard. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to La Cucina. I'm your host, Pasquale. I'm on my 4th week, recuperating, doing very well, if anybody cares. Today I'm making pasta e piselli. It's an old traditional dish from Molfetta, from Puglia. Everybody makes it in Puglia, they love it. So I'll show you the way I make it. So simple, very simple. Come into my kitchen. I'm gonna move you right here and see. It's not far, the kitchen is right here. All right, so I just took some fresh parsley from my backyard. I have 1 pound of piselli. I got frozen one because I don't have the fresh ones. I got a pound of pasta. I use the ditalini. You gotta use small pasta. You can use small shells. You can use any small pasta. I love the ditalini. This is a traditional dish that my mom used to make it. A little pepper, a little salt, and we have 1 onion cut up. And usually they use pancetta. I have guanciale here. I don't have pancetta. Now, this is not the traditional way. The way my mom used to make, there was no pancetta in it. It was just normal. But I like the taste of the guanciale, the pancetta in it, because it gives a nice little flavor, because the peas are sweet. With a little salty of the pancetta, it makes a different flavor. So, of course, olive oil. So I'm gonna bring you right here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Other pot where we're gonna cook piselli. So what do we do here? Let me put you close so at least you see exactly the pot and what I'm doing inside the pot. Visual with this beautiful dish. Simple, delicious, another summer pasta dish, because the piselli, you only have it in the summer. So you can put in a decent amount of oil, like maybe 4 tablespoons in here. And then we let the oil just warm up a little bit, and we are going to add the onions and the guanciale together. So my mom used to put the onion only. She never used pancetta or guanciale. It was just natural pasta with piselli, some parsley, a little salt, pepper, olive oil. That's the best. But I do like to change it up a little, so I'm making my own beautiful style. You can hear it already. The fizzing off. You don't want the guanciale to get really extra crispy. Make sure you have the flame on medium. Now the guanciale is already salty, so I'm not going to put salt, but I'm putting salt in the water here. That's it. My beautiful parsley. I'm going to just rip it and throw it in the leaf. You don't have to be so fancy with this dish. This is poor people food, guys. We're moving the pasta, throw all the pasta in, because we have to make it al dente, because that's how we eat the pasta here. The pasta, it tastes much better when it's al dente. So this is almost ready. The onions are nice and tender already. And the flavor, it's amazing. So now we are going to put in our piselli. And we put them all in, nice and frozen. Just took it out of the freezer. Let it cook a little. So now, like this, all the liquid is gonna come out of the frozen peas. It's gonna help give a little more juice. And in the meantime, as we're doing the pasta here, we are also going to use a little bit of the pasta water to make this a little bit more, watery if it's too dry, because you don't want it too dry when you eat the pasta. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of pasta water in here. As this cook, there's also the starch. Because we want the piselli to be nice and soft when we eat it. We don't want to have hard piselli. Our pasta will take about 6-7 minutes to cook. In the meantime, the piselli will be almost done. And then what we do is we throw the pasta into the piselli, but we save the water because we have to save some water because we're going to need it. So we can do this. And we have some cup of coffee with hot water in it. So I make this food, I make it for 4 people because I have my neighbors next door that they love my food, so every once in a while I bring some food to them. I hope they like peas because not too many people like peas. You know, the peas are like a traditional dish in Italy. It's like, you know, it's amazing. Even the peas, they also go into the orancini, the rice balls. They make it in there. You go to Sicily, that's all they put in. Even in Bari, Molfetta, everywhere you go. The flavor is delicious. No, we don't need any more salt in here. Just a little I did, that's it. Let's see how our pasta is. If it's almost al dente, we have to try it. This is called ditalini. Ditalini, like little fingers. Actually, ditale in Italia is the little metal thing, the tailors they put on their finger when they push the needle in so they don't get hurt. This is incredible. All right, I'm turning off the pasta. I'm going to pour it. And now we put in the pasta right in here. Beautiful. And we mix it all up and finish cooking it with I piselli. Now the way I said it before as well, right? Well, this is for 4 people. Look how nice it is. So if you see that it's a little bit dry, what do? The pasta water that I saved, that's it, right in there. You want this to be not watery, but you want this to have a little, some kind of juice in there. And we finish cooking this beautiful pasta right here. And then what we do is, I'm gonna add a little bit of Pecorino Romano. Lower the flame. Mix it all up. Guys, look at that. Look how beautiful this pasta is. Pecorino makes them a little dry, so what we do is a little more pasta water that we took, and that's it, we're done. We turn off the flame. Just turn it beautifully. Guys, this is, forget about it. My grandmother used to make this on a Thursday. Sometime Monday and Thursday. And my mom and dad, they worked in the deli because they owned the deli. And I used to eat at my grandmother lunchtime. She used to make this stuff for us. It was delicious. Like I said, this is the original recipe from my mom, my grandmother, and the people in Puglia. The only thing that I did, and I add the guanciale. You don't have to, or you can put pancetta if you like, but you don't have to. All right, so let's see what we can do now. Time to taste this beautiful pasta. Look at this. Hello. It's a lunchtime yet? Yes, it is. Oh. Beautiful. A little Pecorino Romano on it, because that's where I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, time to eat. Let's try. Oh, look at that. It's very, very hot. So, gotta wait a little. It's like Smoky Joe Cafe in here. Look at that. Vicino mare, facciamo amore. Oh, mamma mia. Maron. So good. This brings me back home when I was a kid. La nonna, my nonna, forget about it, she used to make this all the time. With the guanciale in it. The way my father used to say about Gina Lollobrigida, it's out of this world. You guys have to try this. This is amazing. Now, I have to leave you because I have to eat lunch. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching me and supporting me. Support my channel. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family if you're not. And tanti saluti a tutti da Pasquale. Enjoy the rest of the summer. I'll see you probably next week. Ciao!